Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 43. We are hearing how Kuvalyapida, the elephant keeper of Kuvalyapida, was blocking the entrance to the wrestling arena, was not allowing Lord Krishna, Lord Balaram to enter the wrestling arena. And now how Lord Krishna is fighting with Kuvalyapida. Okay. Tato bimakham abhetya
ततो अभिमुखमभेद्य
panin ahatya varanam
पाणि वारणम्
Adravan patyayam asa
पाद्रवन्नपातयामास
Sprashyamana pade pade.
स्पर्श्यमानः पदे पदे.
Translation by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Krishna then came face to face with the elephant and slapped him and ran away. Kuvalyapida pursued the Lord, managing to touch him again and again with each step. But Krishna outmaneuvered the elephant and made him trip and fall. So we can see how Lord Krishna has been teasing the elephant. Makes him feel, okay, yes, now finally I've caught Krishna. And then Krishna again lets himself loose. Here, Krishna is humiliating the elephant even more. He slapped Kuvalyapida and then he's ran away. And then Krishna allows Kuvalyapida, just managing to touch him. Then again he runs away. Touch him. So Kuvalyapida is feeling, oh, now finally I've gotten Krishna. Finally I've gotten. So Krishna is playing here with him. Then, of course, Kuvalyapida, Krishna has made him trip and fall here. Sadavan bhuma
सधावनक्रियाय भूमो
patitva sahasotitha
पतित्वा सहसोथितातः
tammatva patitam krudho
तमत्वा पतितं क्रोधो
dantabhyam sohanachitim.
दन्ताभ्यायं अनक्षितिम्.
As Krishna dodged about, he playfully fell on the ground and quickly got up again. The raging elephant, thinking Krishna was down, tried to gore him with his tusks, but struck the earth instead. So Krishna is still playing, pretending, oh, now I've fallen on the ground, and he's getting up. And Kuvalyapida is getting more and more angry. He's being humiliated. He's thinking, I'm catching Krishna again. Krishna is running away. Now he's like, okay, finally I've got him. With his tusks, he's coming to attack Krishna violently. But instead, his tusks get stuck into the earth. Yeah. Swavikrame pratihate
स्वविक्रमे प्रतिहते
kunjarendroti amarshita
कुञ्जरुन्द्रोद्यमर्षितः
chodyamano mahamatre
योधमानो महामात्रे
krishnam abhyadravat rusha.
कृष्ण अभ्यद्रवदृषा.
His prowess foiled, the lordly elephant Kuvalyapira went into a frenzied rage out of frustration. But the elephant keepers goaded him on, and he furiously charged Krishna once again. Now Kuvalyapira is really losing it. He's getting so frustrated. He's getting so angry. But his elephant keepers, they are keeping on, poking him with the goad, saying, charge again, charge again. Tam apantam asadya
तं आपतन्तमासाध
Bhagavan Madhusudanaha
भगवान् मधुसूदनः
Nirgyapani Nahastam
निग्रहप्राणिना हस्तम्
Patayam Asabhutale.
पातया आसभूतले.
The Supreme Lord, killer of the demon Madhu, confronted the elephant as he attacked. Seizing his trunk with one hand, Krishna threw him to the ground. So Madhusudan, killer of Madhu. Now Krishna is going to kill Kuvalyapira. Seized his trunk. He's holding Kuvalyapira's trunk with one hand and throwing the elephant on the ground. Patitasya padakramya
पतितस्य पदाक्रम्य
Mrigendra ivalilaya
मृगेन्द्र इव लीलया
Dantam utpatyate nebham
ततम् उत्पातत्य तेनेभम्
Haste pamscha anadari.
हस्ति पां चष्य हनद्वरि.
Lord Hari then climbed onto the elephant with the ease of a mighty lion, pulled out a tusk, and with it killed the beast and his keepers. So Lord Krishna, just as a lion is easily killing the elephant, here he's climbing onto the elephant, Kuvalyapira, pulling out the tusk and killed Kuvalyapira with it. And also the elephant keepers, and the people who were taking care of Kuvalyapira, who were inciting Kuvalyapira to attack Lord Krishna. Mritakam dvipam utsrijya
नृत्यकद्वेपमृत्युसृज्य
danta pani samavishat
तान्तपाणिः समाविशत्
amshanyasta vishano srin.
संन्यासतविषाणो सृग
Marta bindu birankita
मद्दबिन्दुभिरङ्कितः
viruda sweda kanika
विरूढस्वेदक्तपाणिका
vadan amburu vadan amburuho babo.
वन्दनामो ब्रह्म
Leaving the dead elephant aside, Lord Krishna held on to the tusk and entering the wrestling arena with the tusk resting on his shoulder. Drops of the elephant's blood and sweat sprinkled all over him. and his lotus face covered with fine drops of his own perspiration. The Lord shone with great beauty. So here we can see the difference between Lord Krishna killing and somebody else killing. Lord Krishna is looking here so beautiful. He's covered with drops of elephant's blood and he's perspiring a bit and he's looking even more beautiful. He's looking so beautiful. He's holding this elephant's tusk on his shoulder and he's entering into the wrestling arena like this. Rito gope katipayer
ऋतो गोपैः कतिपयैः
baladeva janardano
बलदेवजनार्दनो
rangam vivishatu rajan
रङ्गः विभीषतु राजन
gaja dantavara
गजदन्तवरायुधो
My dear King, Lord Baladev and Lord Janardhan, each carrying one of the elephant's tusks as his chosen weapon, entered the arena with several cowherd boys. So Lord Krishna is taking one tusk and Lord Balaram on the other tusk of Kuvalyapira, and they are entering the arena with their friends. Their friends are there with them. Okay, we'll have to break this up. Malanam Ashaner Nirnam Naravara. Ah,
मलायम्
एक
असनीर
minute. Hmm.
असनीरनिर्या नरवरः
Strinam Smarano Murtiman.
स्त्रीणां समरो मूर्तिमान्
Gopanam Swajano Shatam.
गोपानां स्वजनो सताः सतां
Shiti Bujam Shasta Swapitru Shishu.
धृतिभुजां शास्त्रात् सर्वपितो शिशुः
Mrityur Bhoja Pater Virat.
नृत्यभोजोपतेभ्यः
Avidusham Tattvam Param Yoginam.
अविधीषां तत्त्वं परं योगिनां
Rishninam Para Devateti Vidito.
ऋषीणां परदेवतेति विदितो
Rangam Gata Sagraja.
रङ्गं गतः साग्रः अग्रजः
The various groups of people in the arena regarded Krishna in different ways when he entered it with his elder brother. The wrestlers saw Krishna as a lightning bolt, the men of Mathura as the best of males, the women as Cupid in person, the cowherd men as their relative, the empire's rulers as a chastiser, his parents as their child, the king of the Bhojas as death, the unintelligent as the Supreme Lord's universal form, the yogis as the absolute truth, and the Rishnis as the supreme worshipable deity. Srila Sridhar Swami quotes the following verse, which explains the 10 attitudes toward Krishna described here. Rodro adbhutascha shringaro hasyam virodaya tatha Bhayankascha bhibatsa Shantasa prema bhakti kaha. There are 10 different moods. Fury, perceived by the wrestlers. Wonder by the men. Conjugal attraction, the women. Laughter, cowherds. Chivalry, the kings, mercy, his parents, terror, Kamsa, ghastliness, the unintelligent, peaceful neutrality, the yogis, and loving devotion, the Rishnis. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti points out that people like the wrestlers, Kamsa, and the impious rulers perceive Krishna as dangerous, angry, or threatening because they fail to understand the actual position of the personality of Godhead. Actually, Lord Krishna is everyone's friend and well-wisher. But because we rebel against him, he chastises us, and thus we may perceive him as threatening. Krishna, or God, is actually merciful, and when he punishes us, that is also his mercy. So here we see how the different people, as Lord Krishna is entering the arena, how different people are looking at him differently. He's the same Lord Krishna, but how everyone is looking at him differently. Kamsa and the other impious rulers are afraid of him. His parents look at him as their child, of course. So different moods here, they are explained by Sridhar Swami. The different moods. The wrestlers, they are fury because they're going to fight, right? The men of Mathura, they are full of wonder for the Lord. The women, they're seeing him as Cupid, so conjugal attraction. The friends, laughter, the cowherd, they're happy. Chivalry, the kings, that mercy, his parents, they look at him as his child. Kamsa is terrified of him. Ghastliness, the unintelligent, because they don't understand. The yogis understand, so the yogis always looking for peace, so they're looking at him as the absolute truth, peaceful neutrality, and Rishnis as loving devotion, worshipable deity. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, see how different people are looking at Krishna differently, although Krishna loves each and every one of us. A parent loves all his children. So, but here, some of them are looking at Krishna with anger or with as a danger. It's because of their rebellion. So, because when we rebel against him, Krishna chastises us. And we are not able to understand, oh, this chastisement is for our benefit. And instead, we may take up thinking, oh, Lord Krishna is my enemy. But actually, that is great mercy of Lord Krishna to help us understand who we truly are, that we are not this body, that we are his part and parcel, that we have a loving relationship with him to make us understand these things. Is that okay? Then we'll go on continuing with the purport.
That's okay.
Okay. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur quotes the following Vedic statement. Raso Vesa Rasam Hi Evayam Labdva Anadin Labdva Anandi Bhavati. He himself is rasa, the taste or mellow of a particular relationship. And certainly, one who achieves this rasa becomes anandi, filled with bliss. Taittiriya Upanishad 2.7.1. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati quotes a further verse to explain the word rasa. Vatitya bhavana vartma yas chamatkara bharabu hridhi satbojvale bhatam swadate sa raso mata. That which is beyond imagination, heavy with wonder, and relished in the heart, shining with goodness. Such is known as rasa. As Srila Rupa Goswami elaborately explains in his Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, there are 5 main rasas: neutrality, servitude, friendship, parental love, and conjugal love, and 7 secondary rasas: amazement, humor, chivalry, compassion, fury, fear, and dread. Thus, altogether, there are 12 rasas, and the supreme object of them all is Sri Krishna himself. In other words, our love and affection are actually meant for Sri Krishna. Unfortunately, out of ignorance, we stubbornly try to squeeze happiness and love out of material relationships which are not directly connected to Krishna, and thus life becomes a constant frustration. The solution is simple: surrender to Krishna, love Krishna, love Krishna's devotees, and be happy forever. So right now we are thinking we don't have a relationship with Krishna, we have forgotten Krishna, and that is what causes our suffering. And we can experience the greatest happiness when we can understand that we have a relationship with Krishna, a loving relationship. We just need to revive this relationship. And the way to revive the relationship is by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the more we hear about Krishna, the more we chant Lord Krishna's names, the more we will be able to understand our relationship with Lord Krishna. And then the more we will be happy. So each and every one of us has different relationships with the Lord, 5 main and 7 secondary. Here we are seeing how different people of Mathura, as Lord Krishna is entering the arena, looking at him differently, right? Depending on what relationship, how one is relating to the Lord, understanding of the Lord, how much ignorance is there, or how much understanding, or how much love is there for the Lord. The Lord, He loves each and every one of us. He's just waiting for us to revive our love for Him. Is that okay? Any comments, questions?
I think this is another useful and what's the word? Authorized way. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but another way to always remember Krishna is to always think this, right? Everything that is happening, whether I think it's good or bad, it's coming my way, something I did or some attitude I have towards Krishna. So maybe even if I think my situation is not to my liking, there is something I'm being given, right? You said even when we are chastised, even when we are punished, that is His mercy. So I think even in those negative moments or moments when we don't like what's going on, when we feel some kind of pain, that we are maybe inclined to think, oh, this is so bad, or somebody's doing something to me, we might think, what is Krishna giving me right now? What am I not paying attention to? What is His mercy, right? What is He giving me with this? I think that's great too. You know, we have been given other ways of remembering Him all the time. You know, when we go to the simple, that He is the taste of water and He is the light, and or He's the sunlight, right? Um, and
Yeah.
so that, yeah, and and this is another one, because I think sometimes when we're happy we remember Krishna, or sometimes when we're not, right? We're asking Him. It's easy to turn to God and ask Him, can you help me with this? Please solve this situation for me. But I think in here we are being told, no, the punishment or the negative experience is His mercy as well. what we think is
Yeah.
negative experience.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, thank you. And in this way, we in every circumstance, that this kind of mood helps us to remember Krishna in every situation, right? And that's what we need to do. Remember Krishna in every situation, whether we are happy or whether we are sad. So this kind of mood helps us to remember Krishna in every situation. Yes, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare,
Should we,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, should we stop here? Yeah. Yeah. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much for listening and joining.